Every time I start recording, a kid is always screaming in the background. Hi guys, welcome to this YouTube channel. My name is Pam and I do lots of DIYs and random videos. So today we are doing the next part of the previous tutorial. I'm even having the shorts. So I decided for the top part I'm going to make something like some sort of bralette. So that's why I'm even putting this on, so that it is easy for me to take measurements. So basically the measurements I'm going to use, so I want like my bralette to start from, it goes like a triangle, you get, to cover the, yeah. So I'm gonna have mine start from around here. So I'm going to measure from here to the bottom of my boobies. So that comes to around 8 inches, okay? And then this is the measurement I am going to use. So if it starts from here to the bottom of this part, it is 8 inches. So I will use it even across like this and even across like this. And then this part from this side to this side will be around, let me do like 7 inches. So it will be like some sort of triangle that is 8, 8, and then the center, like 8 inches, 8 inches, and then 8 inches like this, and then how many inches? 7 inches. So that is the measurement we are going to use. So let's do it. So you remember the previous video? So these are the bottom part of the pants that were left, so that is what I'm going to work with. Okay, so with these two I'm just going to use first one of the piece. So what I'm going to do, because it is easier to cut when it's like this, so I'm going to fold this twice, okay? Then I'm just going to draw a line that we are going to use as our reference point. So now, you remember we were using 7 for the underbust. So we are just going to put our 7 mark here. So from here to here is 7. So this is going to be the bottom part of the triangle, you get? So that we have the 7 mark, and now we have to look for the midpoint. The midpoint is going to be 3.5. So that's the midpoint. You remember the middle part of the boob, we decided we are going to use 8 inches. So we are going to mark 8 inches at the center, so that we have our top part, which is that. And then we were gonna do 8 inches on the side, 8 inches on the side. So I'm just going to mark from this top part 8 inch, the part that is 8 inches, like that, and also this side, the part that is 8 inches. So now what we will do, we will join these dots, not forgetting this part. So basically the bottom part is going to be a little bit curved, like that, and then I'm just going to join this. Yeah, so that is going to be the shape of the bralette, okay? So I'm just going to pin, and as I cut, I'm going to leave a bit of allowance. So I'm not going to cut exactly on the line, I'm just going to cut, leaving like half an inch of allowance. So this is what we have. Yeah, so they are going to be like this. So what I'm going to do is, you see there are 2 layers, so I'm gonna flip them the wrong side outside and then the right side inside. So like that, and also this. Like that, so that when we sew this part like this, when you flip it over, we have our perfect bralette. But before we do that, you have to do the straps. So I don't want to do like one straps, like 1 strap for this and 1 strap for this. I want to do one that goes like this. So I was gonna use fabric as the strap, but I was like, nah, I want this to be very comfortable and elastic and easy to make. So remember, we have this is the right side, and so now we are supposed to sew this part and this part, but we are also incorporating this because I want it to be like, you know, on the inside. So let me pin the sides first. So I'm gonna put this inside like that, so that when I'm sewing like this, I also sew with the strap inside. You get me? I hope you can see. I'm going to sew like this. Remember, this is inside, so I'm going to sew like this and this, so that when we flip it inside out, this will be free. Then we are going to use this other end to sew this other side, because I just want it to be one. I want this strap to be one, not the one you can tie. I don't know if you get me, but you'll get me. So let me sew this first and then I come back. So this is what I have. So I have just sewn here like that, and if you flip it inside out, okay, right side out, you get this. Okay, yeah, so you get this. So now I am also going to do the same for this other one. I'm going to use this, put it here, and then sew like that, like that. Just thought before I go, I show you one last time. This is what I made the first time. This is what I have now. So I have put this strap through this, so that when I sew like this, it also sticks inside. Then when I flip it inside out, it will be looking like this. So I have finished sewing, you can see, and this is the elastic. So if I flip it inside out or right side out, then now I have this. Now, is it making sense now what I was doing? Yeah. So now what I want to do is I will take, so this is fine, this one we leave it here like this. So what I want to do now is to make like a band that will go here, the underbust. I'm just going to make some sort of band that will go here, and I have measured what I want. It will depend on what you want. It will also depend if you want to put the straps as one straps. Process is just the same. So for the band, what I want to do is, so this is the other part of the pants. So I have determined how much I need. So I will cut a band of around 21 inches. So I'm going to just measure 21 inches like that. Here, from here to here is 21 inches, and then I want the band to be about 4 inches wide. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, mark, because I want this line to be included in the band. So I'll just make it around the center there. So this is the right side, so I'm going to flip it to the wrong side. Okay, and I don't even need these linings, so I'm going to cut them. Okay, so then I will put the right side inside like that, so that the wrong sides are outside, and then just so like this, and leave an opening here so that we can flip it. So as you can see, I just sewed round like this. Then now I can just flip it inside out. Now what I'm going to do is iron it down flat like this, and then I'm gonna attach this to this so that it is something like that. Just determine the half, the midpoint, and it is here. So this is our midpoint. Okay, then I'm just going to attach this here, like this, pin it and sew it together with this, also this other side from the center going away. So I'm done pinning, and it will look something like this, and then when we flip it to the right side, it will be looking like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to sew this part so that we have this. So yeah, I have sewed it to the band. So this is what it looks like. Yeah, told you when I start doing a video, kids are always crying. So this is what we have. This will go towards the back like that. So now what I want to do is, I've just determined how much elastic I will need, so that I put it here, connect these two parts so that I don't have to make a string. So for this part here, hope you can see clearly, I'm just going to sew an elastic here that will link it to this other side here, this other end, and also another elastic, the bottom here, then we'll be good. So this is going around my neck, then this is the band, and then I just put elastic here and here. So let me try it on for you guys.